Well, it's Sunday, February 28th, 2021. It was a pretty good Sunday. I did my first 1 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. shift at the store. Then I got back and took a nice long sleep. And, you know, things are going on or they're not going on. Kind of thinking that they're not going on. I'm not sure. I kind of think they're not going on. And if I do think that something is going on, that's just me. And my inability to detect or perceive truth in riddles. But I see what I want to see. I believe what I want to believe. Um, and I can be okay with that. And I can ask questions. I am free to ask questions. But I might not like the answers. So, and I also might hurt feelings because maybe I'm supposed to already know some things and I don't know them. And it's like I also don't want to look like a fool, and I also don't want to disturb the waters. And because I've already done that once and put somebody in a position where they felt like they had to reveal things and talk about things that they didn't want to talk about because it hurts them to have to admit that, you know. So, anyway, I will know what I'm talking about. So, and it's like I don't mean to interfere or interrupt, you know. So it's like there's a whole process that I'm just not involved in, and I don't need to be involved in. So whether or not I like to be involved in, it's like I'm not. Anyway, so in my own life, my own business. So I went to we had our little here, and above and beyond reproach. That's the phrase I guess I was looking for earlier. It's in my notes, but I couldn't find the word. That, I've just been around, and I am who I say I am. I do what I say I do. I go where I say I'm going to be, and it's like, I guess that's how you build up a reputation for living well, or, being honorable or respected, or I don't know. It is strange, though. But I guess welcome. And then down there, it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people, like 40 people. And there were like the one guy and his wife. I think it might be, I'm pretty sure it's his wife. But they've got 4 kids, and like 2 of them are like, little people, like ages like 5 and probably 7. But then the other 2, they're, probably like maybe a year old. I'm guessing a year old. Maybe like a year to 18 months. Because one of them can stand, and I'm pretty sure, well, I have no idea about children, like when developmentally stuff is happening. But if one of them can stand with support, but can stand on the, I want to say hind legs, but legs, I'm guessing over a year, somewhere between 12 and 16 months. I don't know. But it was a really good meeting, and no one had a topic, so I came up with a topic. Because it was a really crowded meeting, and I was a little bit, I wanted to get out of there. I thought about it, and I decided, I've never walked out and thought about it. I talked about noise, and distractions and getting overwhelmed and being stressed out. And the topic was, for the room was finding serenity amidst chaos, and that shared on it, and it took off. Because a lot of times when I introduce a topic, which I don't know, it feels like, Eric topics, my topics, as I introduce them. A lot of times people don't know what to do with them, because I just talk about things in a certain way. And somebody has to interpret or translate what the topic is from what I say. And so it's like, because I don't always do that, so I try to do that to make it palatable for the group to be able to take off from there. And so today I did that on my own, but I still needed somebody else to translate. And they did. So it became the topic about meditation. And but it was good. And a few of the, it definitely feels like I'm getting, I don't even know how to say it. I'm getting the right, well, I'm getting attention that I'm not used to. Let's say that. And I don't know what to, I don't know what to make of it. I guess it's good, but I don't know. I still, I did what I did. We had a good meeting, and I still, when I could, I just, wandered off, at the end. I didn't stick around. I didn't hang out. I didn't, and no one stopped me either or engaged me in conversation. I just kind of, looked for my exit and left. Because I had, places, I had had enough and just wanted to not be in performance mode or on mode or have to translate mode, and figure out, because there was one person that I gotta, it was probably a little bit uncomfortable, and it's like, and it might be just because I've made it, just because I sit in the same place, and she's been sitting in that place, and so it's like, I don't think so. I don't know. I got smiled at, and it's like, okay, it was just, I don't know, but it's never a good sign when I start having trouble finding words. But anyway, nothing. Not really. But anyway, and then got back here, and had my 9 o'clock call, and that went really well, I thought. Mom had some good news about from her doctor, that she said something about not being or not having to take the diabetic medicine that she's been taking as much as she's been taking. Like, so she's showed blood sugar levels that are more towards normal, and that whatever treatment that she's been on is working, and so her different counts were good, and so she seems really happy about that. And then she mentioned that she has lost 20 pounds. So, but that's good. That's really good. And she has a habit of beating herself up over everything, which is normal in our family. So that makes sense. So it's like no matter what, is good news, there's always bad news to compensate for the good news. So, and she's very quick to remind herself of all the bad news. So it's like even if she lost 20 pounds, she immediately follows it up with, well, I still have to lose more. As far as like 20 pounds, even though that sounds like a lot, well, she has a lot more. But I was like try to encourage that. 20 pounds is good. That's be good with that. That's don't knock that. So. And I'm still really, and back to what I, really want to talk about, obviously, is I'm really enjoying renewed conversation. Also enjoying the new work. I still don't know what it means, but I guess I don't have to. I think just the work itself, stand alone, whatever it means, whatever inspires it, it's good. And I like to think that I am facilitating the ability to create. It's like just being a stable entity in an otherwise, well, who knows what I have no idea what else is going on, but at least for my part, I can try to be solid, like reliable, in an unreliable world, and I can be somebody that's trustworthy in a not always trustworthy world. So, and also like the whole thing about, I tend to think that a lot of the world is out to, they're trying to sell something. Everybody's trying to sell something, not just like physical, like products for money or whatever. But they're trying to sell an idea, or they're trying to sell themselves, or an image, or a thought, or to other people to get them to do whatever they want them to do, or to buy this, or I don't know. I mean, I do the same thing, but I try to be honest about it, so there's no hidden motives, secret agendas, so. False intentions. So, anyway, I'm kind of in a protecting mode, guard mode. I'm always in that mode for myself. I try to remember to be, because otherwise I'll just get destroyed. But extending that, because I cannot protect anybody, and I can't warn anybody. They do just, they're okay without me. But if they ask for my opinion, I will give it. And my first thought when I was looking at this new arrival is I was looking at it and it's like, yeah, and that's the words flim flam, hoax, shyster, charlatan, fraud, imposter, John Edwards. People, and they might believe in all of it, and there might be like, an alien conspiracy, or Dianetics. What's the one with the aliens that fall in the volcano and there's alien souls, and oh yeah, that one, which I'm not even going to say the name of. Yeah. Yeah, people believe some strange stuff. Well, of course, I do too, so, but I don't try to sell it. So people write books and they convince people to buy their book. And it's like, that doesn't make, does it make them an author? Does it make them a writer? Or does it make them somebody that can produce a volume of text that other people want to believe in and will pay money for? I don't know. I don't like it when people are led to believe things, given false hope. But people are paying money for it. It's like, people have been buying false hope forever. Paying for false belief. I like to think, at least in the recovery rooms, there's no charge. But everything comes at a price. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I do have trust and belief and faith that I don't really have to worry so much about it. If my opinion is asked for, I will give it. But I don't feel like, it's like they are a really intelligent person. And, but in the same sort of way that I am an intelligent person, I can be fooled, and I can be deceived, and I don't see the obvious stuff. I think I am just, so in my own little world that I keep stuff in the mainstream, everyday world. I don't expect it. It catches me off guard because I'm not looking for it, and I don't really understand a lot of the finer points and subtleties of how the rest of the world really operates and thinks about stuff. So it's no, I don't really know what to think about it. But I'll just, for my part, I don't really have to understand it. I don't have to, it doesn't have to make sense. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and go from there. And the devil's in the details. And as I don't need to play the devil's advocate, and I don't need to play the angel's advocate either. Because I don't have to play anything. I just be myself. And sure, I'll take artist's license or poetic liberty, and write like how I like to write. But that's the part of the fun. And I'm pretty sure that's understood. I think that's welcome too. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's okay, because otherwise I would have been probably welcomed off. Because I did ask, and I thought that was a good thing. Just to, it's like, like if it was good, or like, should I just leave you alone? Because I can, because if that's something that if I require, and it's like if I'm taking too much and like taking too much energy and stuff, that whole thing. I don't want to be like a burden or a bother or a chore or, one more thing to remember, list of things to remember. So I asked, and I was told, what was I told? I was told basically that, no, that my contribution was valued, to that effect. So I was not specifically told to go away, and I wasn't specifically told to stay, or, but I guess it was a keep going. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I just have a sense. So until I have other directions, and until something changes, like if all of a sudden I do meet somebody that really, catches my interest, like, and seems like they might be a good match for me, and they're, local, and I see them and I can talk to them, and touch. I don't see any reason for me to, stop or change my communication style. Because I'm just at a place in my life where I'm looking for an active, relationship of some kind. Because, that's where I'm at. Just being honest. And so, anyway, if I do meet somebody, just, I'm not going to say no. I'll investigate. But on other fronts, I will be honest as well. And it's like, hey, I met this person. Their name is blank, and I might ask questions and, make introductions and get a feel, because I also am really invested in what I'm doing right now, and it's like I really believe in what I'm doing right now, and I might not be exactly welcome or wanted, but so it's like my feelings might not be right, but they aren't wrong. I'm not wrong to feel what I feel. They might not be reciprocated or requited, but I'm not wrong to feel them. And I know that they don't like to be thought of a certain way, or think about people feeling things about them, because I think they just have too many people that have all these claims of feelings for them, and that's I imagine, because that's all I can do is imagine, stressful. So that's where my whole thing about that it could be a gift that I can give, is to leave them alone, and never talk to them again. I can do that. Be one less thing. So I can go away. Not because I want to, because they need less people interested in them. They need less people being fascinated by them. So it doesn't seem like they're able to detach themselves very well and remove excess material. As I've said in something I wrote a little while ago, how am not shy about just stopping interaction with people that become difficult. And it's not like I've made promises to anybody or made any sort of commitments to people. Whatever they think it, it's like, no, people make little agreements that it's like, I never agreed to this. So it's like, I'm not breaking a trust by not fulfilling some end of a bargain that I did not agree to. So it's like, I just come and go as I want, I guess. So I am fully present for the people that I'm part of their lives with. I don't know exactly how to say what I'm going to say, and I'm running out of time because otherwise this will take a long time to upload. So, and I'm tired again. So, anyway, it's all very confusing. Is this one even going to go up? I don't know. I'll upload it and I might take it down later. Ah, these are good problems to have. That's... A year from now I'll be totally befuddled and deliberating something equally as weird. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to call it there. Again, nothing gets resolved. No problems are... So just keep going, I guess. Keep trying.